So coming to its classification, so based on stimulation and based on site of implantation. So based on stimulation, we have either electric stimulation, optical stimulation, magnetic, chemical, photovoltaic, and ultrasonic. Based on the site of implantation, we have epiretinal, subretinal, suprachoroidal, optic nerve prosthesis, lateral geniculate body prosthesis, visual cortex prosthesis, okay. So we'll discuss in detail based on the sites of implantation. So these implants can basically use to either restore vision, or it can also be used for drug delivery. So is most commonly used for restoration of vision. So coming to the candidates, who are the candidates for these surgeries? Okay. So these are advanced cases of retinitis pigmentosa, ARMD, in which there is normal inner retinal processing. So there should be normal inner retinal processing. So based on the site we had discussed, right? So this epiretinal, so we have this internal limiting membrane. These are photoreceptors. Then RPE. We have choroid and sclera. So this epiretinal is located above the ILM. Subretinal is above the RPE. And suprachoroidal is between the choroid and the sclera. Okay. Now coming to epiretinal prosthesis, epiretinal implants. So it has external elements and internal elements. So there is a spectacle unit. Along with spectacles we have this transmitting coil. Then there is a video processing unit. So these spectacles have camera. This is coil and this is the video processing unit, and this is attached with wirelessly to the internal elements. So these are the external elements, and the internal elements are, there is a implant coil or the receiver. So we have this array of microelectrodes. So this array sits upon the retina. So it is connected to a receiving coil and a transmitter. So this is also a transmitter. So basically each one has three elements. One is transmitter, receiver and a processor. Okay, so here we have transmitter, receiver, and the processor is the microelectrode array. And here we have transmitter, the receiver and the camera. So coming to the examples, it is Argus 1, Argus 2, Argus 3, Epiret 3 and Iris 2. So these candidates, they should be these are indicated in patients with outer retinal degenerative diseases. So the candidates, the eligible candidates are the ones who should have a inner retinal layer should be intact. Only the outer retinal layers degeneration should be there. And the vision should be PL plus. And the age should be more than 25 years. And their optic nerve also should be intact. Okay, so these are the eligible candidates for these techniques. So what are the side effects with this? So they can be conjunctival erosion, endophthalmitis and retinal detachments. So these are contraindicated in cases of previous history of retinal detachment, in cases of cortical or optic nerve diseases, and in case of high myopia or high hypermetropia because the cable length is fixed. Okay, so the newer ones, this Epiret 3 and the Iris 2 are the newer ones. So here, so the difference is that everything is similar, only there is wireless connection from the glasses. So from glasses to the implant there is wireless connection, and here there is also pocket processor which is also available in this. So coming to subretinal prosthesis. The examples are alpha IMS, alpha AMS, artificial, silicone retina, Boston retinal prosthesis. So this subretinal prosthesis, so what are the indications? So we have discussed here the subretinal is below the photoreceptors and over the retinal pigment epithelium. Okay, so coming to the units in this, we have, there is no external camera, there is subretinal chip, with microelectrodes. And there is a cable and a coil and a control unit which processes the information to control brightness and contrast. So what is that is that it replaces the functionality of retina and thus causing multiple images per second. So it stimulates based on what the eye is saying, but the number of impulses is more. Okay, so it, coming to a video diagram, so we have this inside the eye. There is no camera, so the person sees with his own eye. There is no camera, there is this subretinal chip, there is a cable, and there is a coil. So this coil is situated behind the eye. Behind the ear, and there is control unit, so we have this chip, cable, coil, and the control unit. So this is a handheld control unit which is attached to this. Okay, so here we are eliminating the need for a spectacle mount camera. Okay. Then coming to artificial silicone retina, so it replaces the functionality of defective photoreceptors. So here there was no need for vision loss. Here there was very good visual restoration. So there is no need of camera and no need of head scanning, and chip is embedded exactly where the photoreceptors are there, right? So that's why it's almost replacing the natural retinal processing. So here the disadvantages are that the surgery is complex, and we also need a cochlear implant. So this coil which is placed, right, so this is a cochlear implant. This Boston retinal prosthesis is under clinical trials. Okay, now coming to suprachoroidal. Implants. We have this Bionic vision example. Bionic vision, Australia. Here there is an electrode array. It is connected to a percutaneous connector which is implanted behind the eye. So just an image. So we need to have a, so here there are spectacles. And this is the actual eye. So this electrode array is placed in the eye, and there is a camera. This camera captures the image and transmits the data to a body-worn processing unit. So this camera is connected with the processing unit or the control unit. And from the data is processed and sent to the implanted system. So from here it is sending to this implanted system, and from the implanted system what is happened, it passes the signal into the retinal implant. So that implant stimulates the retina. The electrical signals from the retina pass into the visual pathway to the vision processing centers in the brain. Okay, so this is the brain. So we have a, just to explain, we have a camera, so that captures the image and sends it to the processing unit, then processes the information, and via wire it sends to the receiver which is implanted, and this receiver then sends to the electrode array. This array stimulates the retina, From the retina, the signal goes to the visual pathway and the brain. So here the advantage is that the surgery is less challenging because it is not breaching the retinal tissue, so it is present in the suprachoroidal place, and it has excellent safety, very safe. And the disadvantages are that, so because it is not present in the photoreceptor, near to the photoreceptors, it is located away from it, so there is requirement of more current in these cases, and there are chances of suprachoroidal hemorrhage. Then for cortical blindness, we have cortical implants. It is cortical visual prosthesis. Example is Ginaris. Sorry. So almost the mechanism and all is similar. So only the thing is that it has a wireless transmitter which transmit visual pattern in the form of phosphenes. So there is a video recorder, there is a camera which records the video, then it sends it to the vision processor, then it goes into the implant. From there it is converted into electrical pulses which stimulate the brain. And thus the visual pattern is seen. Then we have photovoltaic retinal implant, which was developed by Pixium Vision. So here we have camera, digital processor, and the wireless implant. So the only difference is that in photovoltaic retinal implant, its name is prima. The processed image which is there is projected into the retina using near infrared light on the retina. Okay. So instead of using a transmitter to send these impulses into the eye, so here all we have seen, it is using this transmitter to send those impulses into the eye. And here also we have seen a transmitter which sends it into the receiver over here, right? So that is being eliminated over here. So it produces this infrared light which goes and falls into the retina. So we have this implant, subretinal photodiode array. So this implant then stimulates the retina. Okay, so this is regarding Pixium Vision Prima subretinal implant. So this is in preclinical trials. So this is a truly wireless modular implants. So these are very much suitable for the ARMD patients. and it can be done under local anesthesia. So these are not yet implanted into the humans yet. Okay, then coming to newer technology, we have optogenetics. So in which these opsin producing organisms, these opsins producing organism, that is this light sensitive protein from another organism is inserted into target cell to photosynthesize the cell. Okay, so the light sensitive protein from other organism like algae or bacteria is inserted into the target cell to photosensitize the cell. So these are optogenetics, and we have holographic technology. So in this there is the computer generated holographic images are used along with optogenetics. And the newest one is the Nanoretina. Or Bioretina. So it is an electronic retina which is activated by glasses fitted with a laser energy source. This is an electronic retina activated by glasses fitted with a laser energy source. Okay, so this was regarding the implants, the retinal implants, bionic eye, and optogenetics, holographic technology, and bioretina. So that's all for today's class. In the next class we will discuss retinitis pigmentosa. Thank you.